As time goes on and more leaks surface, it's becoming harder to ignore. Apple might just be borrowing from Google's playbook this time around. The iPhone 17 series seems to be taking major inspiration from the Google Pixel lineup, especially when it comes to the rear camera design. Thanks to some leaked schematics and the wonders of 3D printing, we now have our first glimpse at what these upcoming iPhones could actually look like in the real world. And let's just say, they're sparking some serious debate. From what we've seen, the iPhone 17 Air will rock a sleek, minimalist camera island featuring a single lens, while the top-tier iPhone 17 Pro Max is going all out with a much larger bump. That larger island is expected to house Apple's signature triple camera setup, but with one noticeable tweak: the flash is now positioned at the far end of the island. While the design undeniably draws inspiration from Google's Pixel phones, Apple isn't abandoning its signature aesthetic entirely. Think of it more like a remix rather than a direct copy. And yesterday we got 3D prints of complete lineup too. A fresh hands-on video leak just dropped, showing off dummy units for the iPhone 17, iPhone 17 Air, and iPhone 17 Pro. This leak comes from iDevice Help, via Mijinbu Official, and while these are just dummy models, they're reportedly based on internal documents detailing the phone's designs and dimensions. But here's where things get interesting. This shift in Apple's design philosophy has been incredibly divisive. On one hand, some fans are thrilled to finally see a fresh look after years of minor tweaks. On the other hand, longtime Apple loyalists are scratching their heads, wondering if the company is losing its unique identity. I mean, let's be real. If Apple's flagship starts looking too much like a Pixel, will people start mistaking one for the other? That's not exactly what you want when you're spending over $1,000 on a phone. And then there's the question of accuracy. Are these leaked designs actually legit? While some well-connected industry insiders swear that this is exactly what the iPhone 17 will look like, Bloomberg's Mark Gurman isn't convinced. According to him, these renders are based on a flawed sketch that somehow found its way out of Apple's secretive labs. However, another highly reliable source claims they've seen the iPhone 17 Air in development, and these designs are, in fact, the real deal. If that's true, then at the very least, we can appreciate Apple for finally shaking things up a bit. But wait, there's more. Beyond the design changes, we might finally get the long-overdue revamped Siri that keeps getting pushed back. And if the rumors are true, the base iPhone 17 might actually have a refresh rate higher than 60 Hz for once. That alone could be a game-changer for the standard model. If it happens, of course. So, what do you think about these 3D printed models? Love the fresh look or hate that Apple is taking cues from Google? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Now for those excited about the new iPhone 17 Pro Max, we're diving into the full specs, design, and expected pricing to help you decide if it's worth the wait. Make sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss any updates. First up, the iPhone 17. It features a 6.1-inch Super Retina OLED display, and for the first time ever, Apple is upgrading it to a 120 Hz LTPO display. It comes with a resolution of 1179 by 2556, protected by the next-gen ceramic shield, and delivers a peak brightness of around 3000 nits. We also get an improved Face ID sensor, which may allow Apple to shrink the size of the dynamic island. The selfie camera is upgraded to a 24-megapixel shooter, while the rear houses a dual-camera setup with a 48-megapixel primary and a 48-megapixel ultra-wide lens. Powering the device is the A19 chipset, paired with 8 gigs of RAM and up to 1 terabyte of storage. A 3600 mAh battery supports 35 watts fast charging. Connectivity features include 5G Advanced, Bluetooth 5.3, Wi-Fi 7, and NFC. The iPhone 17 will ship with iOS 19 and is expected to start at $850, launching in mid-September 2025. Now next up, we've got the iPhone 17 Plus. The iPhone 17 Plus upgrades to a 6.7-inch Super Retina OLED display with the same 120 Hz LTPO technology. It offers a resolution of 1290 by 2796, is protected by the next-gen ceramic shield, and has a peak brightness of 3000 nits. Like the standard model, it features an improved Face ID sensor, a 24-megapixel selfie camera, and a dual rear camera system with a 48-megapixel primary and a 48-megapixel ultra-wide lens. It's powered by the A19 chipset, 8 gigs of RAM and up to 1 terabyte of storage. A larger 4700 mAh battery supports 35 watts fast charging. Connectivity remains the same, and it will also ship with iOS 19. The expected starting price is $950 with a mid-September launch. Now next up, we've got the iPhone 17 Pro. The iPhone 17 Pro sports a 6.3-inch 120Hz LTPO OLED display with a resolution of 1206 by 2622. Protected by the next-gen ceramic shield, it also boasts a peak brightness of 3000 nits. A major change here is the under-display Face ID sensor, meaning the dynamic island could be gone. Instead, Apple may go for a centered punch-hole camera, which is a 24-megapixel selfie shooter. On the back, we get a triple camera setup with a 48-megapixel primary, a 48-megapixel ultra-wide, a 48-megapixel periscope lens, and a LiDAR scanner. The device is powered by the 2nm A19 Pro chipset, comes with 12 gigs of RAM, and offers up to 1 terabyte of storage. A 3600 mAh battery supports 50 watts fast charging, and it includes 5G Advanced, Bluetooth 5.3, Wi-Fi 7, and NFC. Pricing is expected to start at $1,050 with a mid-September launch. Now next up, we've got the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Finally, the iPhone 17 Pro Max. It boasts a massive 6.9-inch 120Hz LTPO OLED display with a resolution of 1320 by 2868. It's protected by the next-gen ceramic shield and supports a peak brightness of 3000 nits. Like the Pro model, the Pro Max may feature an under-display Face ID sensor, eliminating the dynamic island in favor of a punch-hole selfie camera, which is upgraded to 24 megapixel. The rear camera system consists of a 48-megapixel primary, a 48-megapixel ultra-wide, a 48-megapixel periscope lens, and a LiDAR scanner. Under the hood, the 2nm A19 Pro chipset is paired with 12 gigs of RAM and up to 1 terabyte of storage. Powering the device is a 4700 mAh battery with 35 watts fast charging. It includes 5G Advanced, Bluetooth 5.3, Wi-Fi 7, and NFC. The iPhone 17 Pro Max is expected to start at $1,250, launching in mid-September. Overall, the iPhone 17 series brings significant upgrades in hardware and subtle design refinements. However, given the similarities to previous models, those with an iPhone 16 may not feel the need to upgrade. But for anyone with an older device or looking to switch to an iPhone for the first time, this could be a fantastic option. With the launch still months away, more leaks are sure to surface, and we'll keep you updated as they come in. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss a thing. See you for the next time. Peace out.